Alright, welcome back to my Let's Play of Lamplight City where we left off. We're piecing together the case. I'm pretty confident we have to find Linda, but we're just going to check out the other places. Just because they're on the map. Let's continue this conversation. Clearly this gentleman has not kidnapped the child. But let's just finish it up and continue onward.
Take a look at this piece of fabric. Does it look familiar to you?
Sure, it looks like it came from a jacket. In fact, yes, it's the same fabric as the jacket I'm wearing.
Oh, interesting. Your jacket.
Would you mind if I took a look at your jacket?
Sure, not a problem. Here.
Oh my. Well, hello. Hello, coat. So, I'm guessing we're looking for the SS that's on it? There's no, nothing's wrong with it. It looks fine. There's nothing I can click on. I think we're just looking for that tear in the coat. But yeah, it's clean.
No tears in mine, huh?
Not a one. You clearly take good care of your clothing.
I don't mean to discourage you, Mr. Fordham, but I've seen a lot of people with this style of jacket. Hell, even Malcolm has one. I remember he was wearing it when he came in here.
I see. Thank you for the information, Mr. LeFay.
Interesting. So we need to go look at Malcolm's closet. Huh. And yet we can still come back there. Well, let's head to the Harris residence. Let's go and look at his closet quickly. And I guess I'll have to talk to these two.
You don't suppose...
Yeah. Haha.
How about that?
It matches the piece of torn fabric perfectly.
So, this means...
It could mean many things. The only thing that's certain is that a piece of this jacket ended up on the floor of the nursery.
Seems like something worth asking Mr. Harris about.
Okay, so it's basically shuffle him into the nursery, talk to the wife about certain things, and then talk to him. Let's get them separated.
I have some questions for you, Mr. Harris.
Yes, of course.
Mr. Harris, do you recall the torn piece of fabric I found in the nursery?
Yes, what about it?
As it turns out, one of the jackets in your wardrobe has a tear exactly the same size and shape as this one. Would you care to tell me how that happened?
That can't be.
I'm afraid it is, so explain it.
I have no explanation. The truth is, I haven't worn that jacket in weeks. I've no idea how it was torn.
Are you suggesting someone else took your jacket and wore it when the child was taken?
I don't know. Perhaps someone is trying to make it look as though I... But that's absurd. Why would I kidnap my own son?
Why indeed, Mr. Harris.
You really think he kidnapped his own son, Miles? Seems more likely he was set up. But he also doesn't strike me as a terribly good parent. Maybe it would serve him right to be blamed for this. We've done our part. The police can handle the search for the missing baby.
Those are all the questions I had for now.
All right.
Oh no, he's a terrible parent, but he definitely didn't do it. They're being set up. Let's talk to her.
Sit tight, Mrs. Harris. I may have more questions for you later.
Okay, so nothing. So I guess we need to exit. I feel like I need to go to the coffee shop and talk to Upton. But do I go back to... Let's quickly go back to her. I don't think I'll have any points to bring up with her.
I'll let you know if I have...
All right. No, okay, nothing. Nothing at all.
I'll be...
The other option... Oh, I bet you it's gonna be...
Welcome back.
That question about Bill. I could say...
Did I ask you?
If it brings up Bill... Yeah, it does. No.
Thank you for...
It would.
Okay. I guess we need to look at the books. What was it? Voodoo, Terror of the Deep, Art of Seance. This one? Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's reading. No, it's the reading episode. Metapsychosis, from the Greek meta, expressing change, and psyche, soul, refers to the philosophical idea, a transmigration of the soul at the time of death. That is to say, the reincarnation of a soul in another human or animal. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It better not be Linda. Oh, I don't want it to be Linda. I feel like it's gonna be Linda who kidnapped the kid. Oh no. Oh, I don't like where this is going. It is thought to have originated with Orpheus. In the 6th century BC, Orpheus proclaimed that the body and soul were two separate entities, chained together in life. Upon death, this bond was dissolved, and the divine soul was free from its corporal prison. However, until the soul attained absolute purity, it was fated to continue the cycle of reincarnation. Deeds done in life would affect the soul's purity and determine how much longer its spiritual journey would go on before ascending to heaven. The theory postulates that the soul of a human or animal will be transferred to another living being. Some characteristics or personality traits of the soul are usually preserved throughout reincarnation. For example, eye color or an affinity towards a particular person or... Oh no, not the bear. Okay. There is some debate regarding the exact nature of the transfer of souls, but it is generally accepted that a human soul would transfer to an animal which is already alive. A soul belonging to an animal or human transferred to a human will enter a body at birth, and not one which is already alive. Therefore, it can be useful to confirm a suspected reincarnation if the date of the death and birth of the old and new bodies is the same. Oh no. One popular believed case of metapsychosis comes from medieval Germany, where two feuding families both met their ends. The last of one line was suspected of setting the other stable on fire, during which the others perished. Soon after, a white horse took up residence at the surviving family estate. While outriding, the estate caught fire, and the horse and the rider ran into the flames, killing both. It is said that the horse was the reincarnation of the murdered heir, come back to seek revenge on his killer. Okay. Okay, I could read all these, but we'd be here forever. I feel like... You know what I could do? Okay, if you guys want to read it, because one, it's going to be a lot. And two, I like my voice. I like to, you know, not make it feel like crap the next day with all is available here. So if you want to read this, pause, definitely read it. I'm going to read the ones that I think are important to the case. So I don't think this one is. This is the astral projection. I don't think it's important. The art of the seance. I don't think that's important. If it is, I apologize. But I'm not going to be reading it because it's a lot. I forget which Let's Play it was, but I don't want it to be like the Let's Play where one episode was me reading like everything. And I don't think a giant squid is going to be important. So, like I said, if you want to read this, pause. Definitely read it. I'm not going to read everything. This is Book About Voodoo. Mediums. What lies beyond the veil. Spontaneous combustion. Secrets of the Tarot. It talks about the magicians and the lovers. Does not bring the 12 other cards. I think it's 12. Or 24? I can't remember. I feel like it's 12. It's been a while since I played Persona. Like the old... No, never mind. I'm a dummy. Persona. Although the old ones are better. Fight me. Spirits in the Ether. I believe this is important, so I read this. The ether, which is to say the outer void, is the primary channel through which spirits can travel and communicate with the living. This unseen dimension exists in conjunction with ours, but can only be accessed by people gifted with the sight or special communication tools. The most common tool for spirit communication is the ether meter. When spirits wish to communicate, their messages enter our dimension as vibrations, undetectable except by the aforementioned people and tools. The ether meter reads these vibrations and translates them into the sounds or words which the medium can then interpret. Spirits expend a great amount of psychic energy when they communicate, which is why most of their messages must be received via this tool. If a spirit is able to harness a great deal of energy, however, it is possible for them to cross over as a physical manifestation or apparition. Where this is slightly less common, there have been several documented cases of apparitions throughout history. With the emergence of modern ferrotype technology, it has been possible to capture images of these apparitions. Unfortunately, the long exposure time necessary to produce these images means that it is difficult to capture spirit, as they move quickly and are often only visible for seconds at a time. However, as this technology develops, it will surely be possible to capture ferrotype images in a matter of seconds, thus greatly increasing the probability of capturing the image of a spirit, or aka camera obscura. Unfortunately, spirit photography is easily faked, and many fraudulent examples have arisen. Due to this, it has become increasingly harder to prove the real instance of spirits captured. Once again, the lowering of exposure time will make it much more difficult to fake. It will be interesting to see where leaps in technology would take us. Okay, I think that's it. I don't think I can talk to her again. I don't think there's be any more points.
Could I ask?
We'll see. I don't want to talk about Bill. Nope. And
Thank you for.
although I get this feeling I'm going to have to talk about Bill. But let's get out of here. I guess it's to Upton.
I'll be going.
Yeah, it's... Let's talk to Upton. If not, we're going to have to talk about Bill.
Can we talk?
Go on, I'm listening.
Oh, herself. Other case. Review case. What's the other case? Do they talk about case number 1?
How's work going?
Hectic as usual. Crime in this city seems to be getting worse and worse every day.
I suppose that's the price of progress.
God help us if they ever actually discover that ethericity stuff then. Things between you and Adelaide getting any better?
I'm really not sure. They haven't gotten worse, but things haven't been the same between us since Bill died.
Well, you need to figure things out, or everything is just going to explode in your face one of these days.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Upton.
I'm merely speaking from experience. If I'd seen the warning signs with Harold sooner, it would have saved me quite the headache. At least your marriage seems like it's still worth saving.
What's the other case you mentioned? The one you said was a higher priority.
Well, it seems we might have a mass murderer on our hands.
You don't say.
That's right. I didn't say because I shouldn't say. But so far, we've had 3 murders with a very similar MO in the past 2 months. Snelling is trying his hardest to keep it under wraps since the newspapers already caught wind of the first 2.
I don't envy the department there. I'm happy to stick with the missing persons and domestic disputes.
Okay, let's see this review case. I think it's just what we're doing now.
Can we go over my current case?
Of course. What have you got?
Okay, nothing about Linda, but I guess from the top. We know the fabric, it's more of a setup. The button is from the bear.
I found this torn piece of fabric at the crime scene. It's got an emblem with some initials on it.
I recognize that emblem. It's from Solomon Stitching, a little tailor shop in Lyon. My ex-husband had several jackets from there.
Sorry to dredge up old memories, but do you remember where they're located?
I believe it's on the corner of Bonneville Street and Surratt Avenue.
Fantastic. You're helpful as always, Upton.
I think that's where little Linda works. I think, I could be wrong.
I found this button at the crime scene. The child's nanny identified it as the eye of his stuffed bear.
Did you find the bear at the scene?
No, the kidnapper must have taken it as well.
Interesting.
Either the kidnapper is very compassionate, or it's someone who knew the child. I spoke with Henrietta Davis, the Harris family nanny.
A sensible place to start. What did she have to say?
She claims to have been unconscious when the kidnapping took place.
She must be an extremely heavy sleeper.
I don't believe so. The way she described it made it sound like she was drugged.
Interesting. Definitely worth looking into, I'd say.
Have you ever heard of the Spectre Society?
I think so. They're some sort of ghost hunting club, aren't they?
A spiritualist group, yes.
Don't tell me this case is taking a turn for the supernatural.
Not exactly. It's just come up as a potential lead. Are you familiar with the term metempsychosis?
No, what is it?
Apparently some mystics and philosophers maintain that it's a process whereby human and animal souls are transferred to new bodies upon death.
Fascinating. Some people have such queer ideas. What's that got to do with the kidnapping, though?
I'm not exactly sure yet.
Sometimes I'm jealous of all the odd things you detectives get to look into.
That's enough about the case for now.
Okay,
That's it, I think.
then you'd better get back to it.
So we have our lead, not lead location. So we're gonna head over there. I should do a quick save though. One, because I haven't saved in a while. Two, I kinda at one point want to go talk about Bill and then quickly reload kind of thing. Just a nice reminder. But yeah, let's go. Actually, you know what? Let's do it now. Let's go talk about Bill. Let's do that. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Welcome back.
Let's piss off Bill.
Could I ask you about some things, Miss Mac?
And then we'll load up and resume as normal.
I don't hear the voices of all spirits, just one.
Miles, what are you doing?
Ah, you have a spirit guide. Please tell me more, darling.
I wouldn't call him a spirit guide so much as a spirit nag.
This is a very, very bad idea.
Do you know who this spirit is?
Yes, it's my former detective partner, Bill. I shot him on our last case together.
You shot him?
He was on a roof being held at knife point by a burglar. They were too close. I took the shot, but missed, and hit my partner instead.
Oh my, you poor darling. Is he angry with you?
Well, he is now. He doesn't think it's a good idea to tell others about him. But normally, he's the same as he was in life. He just wants me to find the man responsible for his death. I've told him I'm really the one responsible, but he insists it's the burglar.
I see. This is quite the unfortunate situation. My advice to you is this. Spirits often know best. You do well to listen to him about keeping his presence to yourself. Not everyone is as open-minded as we members of the Spectre Society.
Huh. Maybe I misjudged her.
I know. It's been hardest keeping this from my wife, but I can't drive her away. She's all I've really got left.
Your story has touched me, Mr. Fordham. I will do everything I can to help you and your spirit guide find peace. If I find anything out which might help you, I will contact you personally.
Thank you, Miss Maxwell. I appreciate it.
Well, that could have turned out much worse. I'm warning you, Miles. Tell anyone else about me, and I won't be so forgiving.
Thank you for the information. It was very enlightening.
It was my pleasure, darling.
Oh, well. Oh. I'm just gonna continue then. I thought it would be terrible and horrific, but nope.
I'll be going now.
May the spirits guide you to that which you seek.
It's actually pretty good. Pretty chill. Okay, I guess we're gonna head to the stitching. Let's go.
Good day to you, sir. Welcome to Solomon Stitching. I'm Jonah Solomon. Please let me know if I can help you with anything.
For sure. I do like the color of the walls. They are very royal purple. Alright, so let's go get everything and then talk to him.
Isaac Samuels, the prime minister who freed the slaves. They say even his enemies wept on the day he died. I sure hope I get to meet him someday. Quite the selection, but I doubt the typical clientele of this place buys off the rack. That coat is so dull. I always prefer the ones with a bit more color. The design of that coat looks awfully familiar.
Very. It's like we have a piece of it.
This guy has been in business forever. My grandmother had one like that. I think it was meant to be relaxing, but it always felt like my time was running out. Now that it has, well, it actually is relaxing. Go figure. That cloth will be a garment soon. A vest, by the looks of it. Or maybe I'm completely wrong, and it's a treasure map.
Ah, sweet treasure. Let's go. Alright. Oh, we got boxes. Or books. Oh my goodness, those are books. These things are huge.
Impressive collection of pattern books. I wish I'd known about this guy when I was alive. I'd have asked him to make me a suit for my funeral. Judging from the position and the lock, this is likely where Mr. Solomon keeps his money.
Okay, so I think we can talk to him now, so let's go ahead.
Mr. Solomon?
Yes, sir. How may I be of service? Oh, let me guess. You're looking to replace that old coat. It looks like it's got quite a few stories it could tell me.
You should listen to the man, Miles. He clearly knows what he's talking about.
Not today, I'm afraid. There's still a few more stories it has left to tell. Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a few questions.
Questions? Very well, but if they aren't about tailoring, I don't know how much help I'll be.
Alright, I will say, very impressive beard. Oh my. Alright, from the top.
This is a nice shop you have. I never even knew it existed.
Well, better late than never, I always say. Life has a funny way of always taking us where we need to go in the end.
True. Although I think it's easy to miss out on things from time to time.
Oh, of course, it's easy to overlook the details, but in the grand scheme of things, you'll end up where you need to be. And in this case, you ended up here. So, please, feel free to take a look around. Let me know if you find anything you like.
I found this piece of torn fabric with your emblem on it. Can you tell me anything about it?
Yes. Brown, wool, houndstooth. This is from one of the more popular jackets I sell.
And here I thought my ability to name ales within 5 seconds of tasting them was good. This fella has me beat.
Do you have any of them in stock currently?
Well, sure, I've got one on the display dummy over there.
Is there any way you can tell me who you've sold them to?
Oh, I don't think so. I've sold at least 20 in the past month. As I said, it's a very popular style.
Is there anything you can tell me about this button?
Looks like it's made of wood, not very well crafted either. Definitely not from one of my products.
How did you get into this business, Mr. Solomon?
I was always good with a needle and thread. When I was a boy in Poland, I would help my mother with her sewing. Then, during the war with Russia, I fixed uniforms and stitched up wounds. Not long after that, I moved to Vespuccia, settled here in New Britannia. My first shop was in the Chum, but thankfully, I was very successful and was able to move to Lyon. I won't lie to you, this location is much, much nicer. It's refreshing to not have to step over drunken hobos when I open and close the shop.
Oh, but that's part of the charm of owning a business in the Chum.
Not much else to say beyond that. My business is my life.
You seem very dedicated to your craft.
That's right. You won't see any of that newfangled steam-powered nonsense in here. Everything is done by hand and with care. I use only the finest quality materials and stitch every thread myself. And that's the way it's gonna stay as long as I'm around. It's worked for 45 years. There's no reason to change as far as I'm concerned.
Do you by chance employ a seamstress named Linda Walker?
I do, yes.
Is she here?
No, she has the day off today, but she'll be in tomorrow.
Would it be possible to have her address?
Begging your pardon, but why should I give it to you?
Private investigator and is crucial to this case. She's my sister. Her son and my schoolmates. No, top one. Oh my goodness, top one. K is crucial.
I'm a private investigator, and it's crucial to this case.
Well, as I said, she'll be here tomorrow. You can ask her then.
It really is a matter of some urgency.
I'm sure it can wait a day.
But
If it were really that urgent, I would think the police would be involved, not a private investigator. I'm not obligated to tell you anything, so please, let's move on before I lose my patience.
Damn. Oh, but we can bring it up again, so I'm gonna keep poking.
please, Mr. Solomon, it's extremely important that I get Mrs. Walker's address.
So you said, but why should I?
Okay. The bottom one. The button. Okay, let's do the bottom one.
I know I said I was a private investigator before, but there's a more delicate reason I want to speak with Mrs. Walker.
Oh?
Her son, Alexander, and mine were schoolmates. I just found a book he lent my son, and I wanted to return it. I've been trying to track her down for ages, and only just found out where she worked.
Oh, I see. It was a terrible tragedy what happened with her boy and her husband. I know how private Mrs. Walker is, but I'm sure she would appreciate you returning her son's book. All right. She lives at 403 St. Agnes Street.
Remember when you couldn't even bring yourself to trick people into thinking their shoelaces were untied? You've come a long way, Miles.
I'll be taking my leave of you now, Mr. Solomon.
Very good.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna do another save, and then we'll tackle this whole Linda thing. Where is she? She's right there. Okay, save. Okay, let's go here. Okay, so whoever wrote this is a jerk to trees, I'm just saying.
Some people would call that humming and hissing the sound of progress. I'd call it annoying.
I can imagine at first it'd be annoying, but then it'd be kind of soothing. Front door, boiler.
This machine is quiet. It's already gone up considerably in my estimation.
You could learn a thing or two from it, Bill.
It says here that Linda Walker is in the upstairs apartment, and someone named Douglas Emafiel is under the stairs.
Okay, so let's go upstairs then.
Nobody home. Now what?
I guess we go bug the downstairs neighbor.
What? Who are you? Are you from the Steamworks?
Afraid not, sir.
Damn. Oh well, what can I do for you?
Can you tell me anything about Linda? Why did you ask if I was from the Steamworks? Sorry to bother you. Let's try the middle one. I'm curious.
Why did you think I was from the Steamworks?
Because I contacted them a few days ago when my boiler broke, and nobody has come to repair it yet. I should have known better. Those fools always take their time, if they even bother showing up at all. Meanwhile, I'm stuck in here with nothing but cold water. If I catch pneumonia and die, you'll know who to blame.
Okay, but yes, Linda.
Do you know Linda Walker?
Of course. She lives upstairs. Who's asking?
I'm Miles Fordham. I'm trying to find Linda so I can speak with her.
What's your business with her?
I'm afraid that's private.
Well, she's out right now. You'll have to come back another time if you want to visit her.
I guess when will she be home?
Have you got any idea when Mrs. Walker will be back?
Not for a few days. She told me she was going away for a bit. Ah, that reminds me. She asked me to water her plants while she was gone. Just need to remember where I put the spare key.
That's subtle. Spare key, yes.
Did you say something about having a spare key to Mrs. Walker's apartment?
Sure, I'm her landlord. I look after the place when she's gone. Got a bit of a green thumb, that one, so she puts me in charge of watering her plants. The trip up is a bit of a pain, though. My hips aren't what they used to be.
I think if I, do I keep pressing him? I feel like if I keep pressing him, it's not gonna end well. Actually, no, this is very pressing matters, so no, we need that key.
I'm a private detective, and it's of the utmost importance that I get that key from you.
Right. Private detective. I don't have to do anything you say. You're not really the law. So nice try. But I'm not betraying Mrs. Walker's trust so easily.
He says that now, but I'm willing to bet he'd do it if it benefited him in some way.
Sorry to bother you, sir. I'll just be on my way.
Okay. Well, I guess we need to find a spare key, right? Let's go get the boiler.
Miles, what are you doing? You don't know the first thing about steam engine repair.
It can't be that hard to work out.
If you're serious about getting it fixed, I'd suggest looking for someone who knows about this sort of thing first. But if you just want to charge in blindly, be my guest.
Oh, I didn't know I was gonna be able to fix it. Okay, yeah, let's not blindly tinker with it.
It says here that Linda Walker.
I mean, I am the worst detective ever. I mean, I think that statement has been thrown out the window. Let's find somebody that can fix it. I'm sorry, guys, I can't be the worst detective ever. Not in this case. Who could I get to fix it? Oh, wait. Maybe this one. We'll try.
I'll let you know if I have any more.
Nope.
Sit down.
Okay, never mind. Maybe I do have to just wing it. Upton? I'm just gonna wing it.
Can we talk?
Go on.
Upton? Do you?
Can we go over?
Of course.
Oh, boiler repair. Yes. Here we go.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about repairing boilers, would you?
Oh, sure. I fix 10 of them every day before breakfast.
Just thought I'd ask. That's enough about the case for now.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, the only other person I can think of is maybe the nanny. I don't know who would fix boilers, but let's go her.
Hello.
Do you know how to fix a boiler?
I'll let you know if I...
I think we're winging it, guys. Oh no.
I'll be going.
Oh no, I think we're winging it. Okay. Talk to these people. Talk to you. Let's go here. I doubt this gentleman knows how to fix a boiler.
Go ahead.
Oh, boiler repair. Oh, and himself. Did we not inquire about himself? I don't remember, but himself.
Tell me a bit about yourself and your business, Mr. LeFay.
What's to tell? I lend people money, they pay me back.
Surely it's not that simple.
Well, of course I charge interest, otherwise I'd never make a profit. I know people don't look upon the service I provide very favorably, but without my help, there would be a lot more unhappiness in the world.
How did you go about starting up this business?
I didn't. My former employer, Mr. Roth, left it to me when he passed.
That was rather good of him.
Yes, well, he didn't have any heirs, and he considered me to be the son he never had. He was fond of my family, too. I try and keep my work and home life as far away from each other as I can, though. There's a lot of things in this line of work that my wife and daughter are better off not knowing about.
Very, very good man. Boiler repair. Do you know how to repair a boiler?
Do you know anything about fixing a steam boiler?
Bit of an odd question, isn't it?
I thought perhaps you might have occasion to fix your heater.
I do, but when the occasion comes, I usually just call a repairman or someone from the steamworks.
Fair enough. I think that's all for now.
Damn. I think we're gonna fix this on our own, guys. Let's ask you. I'm just running around town asking if people can fix a boiler.
Come back. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Like, that's our
I
quest.
think we've gotten all.
Okay, nope, bye. You don't know how to fix it. Bye, bye, bye. I doubt it. I doubt it.
Welcome.
I don't think there's anything.
Nope, goodbye.
I'll be...
May
Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. And there's no book on how to fix it. Our wife?
Ah, home at last.
It's good to have you back.
Honey, do you know how to fix a boiler? Because we sure don't.
Addie?
What do you need, dear?
Yay!
Addie, you wouldn't happen to have any manuals on repairing steam engines in your library, would you?
Thinking of changing careers?
No, there's just a boiler that needs repairing and I need to figure out how to do it.
A boiler? What kind of engine is it?
I'm not sure, but it had Whitney 200 embossed on the side.
Oh, of course. That's one of the most common steam engines around, used in practically everything. In fact, the player piano at the Firkin and Fryer had one, and that thing was always going out of alignment. If that's all that's happened with this one, I know how to fix it. Used to have to do it all the time.
Adelaide Fordham, you are just full of surprises.
Where is this boiler?
Not terribly far. It's a townhouse on St. Agnes in Livingston.
Let's go then. I could use some fresh air.
Oh my goodness, this is the best wife
Not
ever.
quite a player piano, but it shouldn't be too tough. Would you like me to walk you through it, or would you prefer I fix it myself?
I appreciate your help.
Please, tell me what I need to do.
All right, let's take a closer look. Right, the first thing you'll want to do is open up the firebox door and light that coal on fire. And it'll be a good idea to open the engine hatch too, so you can keep an eye on it.
Okay. Now what?
That was easy enough. What's next?
Now you want to open the flue and close the fire door so the water in the tank starts boiling. Once that happens, steam will enter the dome, and that big pressure indicator will start going up. Assuming the steam valve is completely shut, of course.
And if it isn't?
Then the pressure will be transferred into the engine and the small indicator will go up. You want to use the valves to balance out the pressure and get just the right amount into the engine before starting it up.
And what is the right amount?
If I remember correctly, it was 3 on the small gauge. Less than that and the engine won't start. Any higher will tear the thing apart.
All right, here goes nothing.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, door. I'm just gonna figure out my buttons, small valves. Steam valve. I don't remember when you do water tank. Okay. And then... Oh no. Oh no, I should have asked her to do it. Oh no. Lefty loosey, righty tighty.
It won't go any further in that direction.
Okay, righty tighty then. Am I supposed to close this? No. Oh, am I supposed to close this? Oh, there we go. Stuff's happening. Okay, that's a 2. We need a 3. Nope, there we go. Is that it?
I don't think you should leave this thing unattended before you've made any repairs.
Oh. Okay. I guess I did it wrong?
Find fuel.
It said 3, right? I can save, right? Let's save. Oh, what happened? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, the game froze. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, no it didn't. Okay. Oh my goodness. Boiler. Oh, it's because it's doing the bubbling. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
It won't go.
Okay, so where's the 3?
The water's boiling now.
So I'm guessing that. Okay. So is that it? Did I fix it?
I don't think you should.
No, I didn't. Wife, I try my best. Oh, there's a starter. Oh my god, that's a starter valve. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's get it to 3. Oh, right, close this.
It won't go any.
Zero, 1, 2, 3, start a valve. Yay!
Nice work, Miles. Maybe if the private investigator thing doesn't work out, we can start our own engine repair service. Boilers are a lot like people, you know. They need to let off steam occasionally, or else they explode. You'd do well to remember that, dearest. Anyway, I need to be off for my appointment with Mrs. Lupone. I'll see you tonight.
Okay, bye. Okay, so I guess we need to bug him.
Yes? What is it?
I fixed it.
I fixed the boiler for you.
What? Are you serious? It's pretty pathetic when some yahoo off the street does a better job than the people paid to do this sort of thing. I owe you, friend.
Might I take you up on that offer and get that spare key to the apartment?
Oh, right. You said you were a private detective, didn't you? Did Mrs. Walker do something wrong? Is she in trouble?
I'm not entirely sure yet, which is why I need to take a look inside her apartment.
I see. Well, I wouldn't normally do this, but you did me a great service by fixing the boiler. I can't just give you the spare key, but I can let you into the apartment.
That'll be just fine. Thank you.
What in the ether?
Cripes, did a tornado come through this place or what?
Looks as though she definitely left in a hurry. I wonder if she planned on ever coming back.
I'll be waiting for you in the kitchen, Mr. Fordham. Just let me know when you're done looking around.
Ooh. Okay, this is gonna, I wouldn't say it's gonna be tough, but clearly she is leaving town with the kid. But I'm gonna end the episode here, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Shameless plug time. Greatly appreciated. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out my other Let's Plays as well. Let me know in the comment section, would you be capable of fixing a boiler? I would just kick it, and hopefully that fixed it. If not, I'd just call a repairman. But yeah. As usual, like I said, check out my other Let's Plays as well. And also, I do stream on Twitch. Basically, when I can, I'm usually speedrunning, aka speedrunning with the potato %. Basically, when the child wakes up, I'm done streaming. Could be 2 hours, could be 10 minutes, whenever. Anywho, have a good morning, good evening, good night, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!